Start faster. Thank you. Jesus. That took a fucking minute. Alright. That seems to be good. Please. I think we're set. We're set and ready to go. Alright, motherfuckers. Yeah, I know. I'm late, alright? Look, I was told the original plan was like 11 o'clock, so I thought I could drive down there, grab what I needed, then come back. And then I was told this morning that, where the fuck is it? That I was, excuse me. But then this morning I was told that he's gonna arrive at 12, so I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. But you know what? It's fine. Stream can be a little late. Like, surely it'll be fine, because then it wasn't too bad into it. I already told all y'all, like, you know, it could be late today. But then I proceeded to not leave at 11:30 like I planned to, and fucking leave after 12, and then arrive, and then I also ordered food because they were at a pizza place. They were at my last job, so, you know, I still had the 50% discount. My boss was like fucking, like, my previous boss was like, you know, I'm still gonna give you your 50% discount for like another year after you quit, because like fucking you're just that good of an employee. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna abuse it, and ordered some food. I got it sitting behind me, but that took longer than I thought, even though nothing else was going on. Lazy fucks back in the kitchen, those bastards. I know them, so it's okay, I can say this. And then fucking no, it wasn't gooning. I literally just got home, I swear. But I do got the card. It's a gift card to a restaurant, $40. So, like, you know, mission successful. And I got food. I got Dr. Pepper for my fridge because I don't want to get Coke anymore.
Not a pleasant childhood, mind you.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. I swear to God, I'm trying to put the card back right now. But it wasn't gooning, I swear. Alright? I also got myself a new earbuds too, because holy shit, the current set that I have, cheap as hell, bad quality. Alright, but we're back. We're back in Planescape. I should actually set this down here, not over there, because I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, right there. That's a good spot. I'll go to that restaurant eventually. I don't know when, but eventually. Alright, fuckers. We're back in Planescape. What are we doing? Oh, right, yeah, I don't fucking know where to go. We gotta find the thing and the funny, and yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Andy, you said you had 2 quests, right? Excuse me. You said you had 2 quests for me. Pretty short quests. What are we doing? It's gonna be a shorter stream, by the way, today, because I'm so fucking late. I apologize, again. Let's head back to the, not the Hive, whatever it's called. Fest Hall. Alright, got it. Fest Hall. Clerk's Ward. Let's go. Jesus Christ, it's night.
Alright.
Come on. Right in there. Hotel rooms. Got us. Oh, wait, is it the quest where, like, it's that one lady in that one room that's just fucking weird? Like, if no other adjective to describe her, fucking weird. Yeah, there's the fucking gnome dwarf looking ass. Alright, if I remember, all of these other rooms...
I'm gone.
Do actually any of you have full spells? You have full spells. Okay, you're set.
Grow strong.
Shut up. Because this room had the really weird lady. The unfulfilled desire. Yeah, okay, right, you were a fae. I remember now. You were a fae, and you stole my drive to get my memories back. I should have been wiser. I really should have been wiser about that. Rightmost room locked, but it can be lock-picked. As in breached? Hopefully no one's gonna give a shit. Fuck. We'll do this again. Fuck. We'll do it again. Fuck. We'll do it again. Alright, fine. Anna, get over here. Push daggers. Do I have to enter stealth mode?
Why not?
Okay, yeah, I got that, but like... Do I have lock picking? Do I need to... Tool? Thieving skills. Does not have a... Conventional lock, it may be boarded. Oh! Easy. Knock. Use the... Use the...
I'm gone.
I'm a fucking
I
way.
will hear you.
Who's honking? No, I parked down the street. That should be fine. It's not related towards me. Use the thing.
Your path is mine.
Talk to the clerk, she might give you the key. Wait, but when I did the big room, it didn't...
Curious. What happened to your body?
Oh shit, more banter.
Me? I'm the head of Vecna.
Shut the fuck up. Also, by the way, after I ended stream last time, I left the game open because I usually do that on accident because I'm tabbed out of the game, so I forget it's open. There was a small banter between Anna and Mort where I don't even remember what it was. I think it was just Anna telling Mort to fuck off. Is that all he says? Oh. So check your character. Are you a sensate? I don't think so. The attractive young woman smiles pleasantly. Greetings, sir. She closes her eyes and flips through a large ledger, stopping at what seems to be a random page and opening her eyes once more. Here's your room key. I didn't ask for a room. She hands you a small key. The easternmost chamber has been waiting quite some time for your return. Oh. Would you like to rest now? What do you mean by waiting for my return? The clerk gives you a strange look. My ledger indicates that this is your key, sir. It has been a good long time. If that is not so, then perhaps I'm merely mistaken. Would you like to rest now, though, sir? Sure. I don't think I'm a sensate. I lied last time. Like, I lied to get into the room.
Done.
The private, scene hall chamber thing. Whoa! This room's so much bigger than I thought! Oh, we got copper! What's this? You see a small enclosed patio through the glass door. Can I go through? Can I stand on the patio, please? Door's locked? Don't worry, I have a solution for this. Grab the...
I'm gone.
Fire and ice! A D20 or D12, really? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got stuff. Oh my god, okay. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna give...
Right.
Alright, we're gonna give you this. Give you the... Wait, what is this? Blindness. These 3 cranium rat tails have been woven into a small charm. Despite the separation from their owners, however, they still twitch occasionally as if irritated. Ugh. To use this charm, the caster must select the target within his line of sight, then, while remaining focused on the target, untie the charm. The target's vision will turn black for several minutes, rendering them helpless and reducing their combat ability drastically. Okay, so this is actually a perfect example. I wanted to talk about this. I love how there is an in-universe, like, description of how you're supposed to use it, instead of it just being information. I love how they give some lore to it. One thing I don't like is how in-specific it is, because it just says several minutes. I really wish that there was, like, a specific time that it gave me, but that is actually kind of useful for, like, big targets. Give you all of these. Give you that. Cockroach charm. What does this one do? Oh, right. Yeah, that one's really useful. We'll keep the key for now. Or at least, it's already unlocked, so it's fine, right? There you go, loot. It's very nice loot. Dodecahedron. This heavy dodecahedron about the size of both your fists. Both your fists balled together. Wait, is it like next to each other or like? Oh no, it says balled together. So like, damn, that's like the tungsten cube. It reminds me of. About both the size of your fist balled together. It seems inexplicably familiar to you. Its texture is cold and smooth, but whether it's metal or stone, you cannot tell. A certain, almost intangible tension runs over the object, as if it were ready to spring into the air at any moment. Upon closer examination, you realize that each side of the dodecahedron is a plate that can be twisted clockwise or counterclockwise. I found an old-style Rubik's Cube. It appears to be a puzzle box or combination lock, as each of the pentagonal plates has 5 possible positions. The dodecahedron has no less than 244,140,625 settings. Holy shit. It would take every second of the next 77 odd years to hit all the combinations, but then you might just get lucky and stumble into a solution in minutes. As you methodically twist the cold gray facets of the dodecahedron, a strange sensation forms at the base of your skull. Your hands seem to move on their own accord, turning the object and spinning its facets with mechanical precision. You've done this before, you knew the combinations once, and you also become aware that there's a certain danger within the object, whether it's from simple traps or something less mundane, though you cannot recall. Okay, this is one thing I actually like about the Amnesia plotline. Like, I've already talked about how much I love that the whole game is getting your memories back. One thing that I like is how you just do things on instinct, because it's a real thing. Like, yeah, sure, it's a little romanticized in the game with how, like, extreme it can be, but, like, that's a thing I'm experiencing today, where, like, I'll do things, or I'll recite things, or I'll just do something instinctually without ever realizing where it came from or why I'm doing it, and then someone will say something, and then it just floods my memory back of like, they'll say, oh, is that, like, melody from this game? And I'm like, oh shit, yeah it is! I love this! Is your int 16 or higher? I think it might be 15 right now. Keep working on it. In moments, you have what might be the first 4 sides locked into their proper places. Like, I still just love it. Oh, you're looking at your jacket, buddy, you are wearing it. Is what I said. Wait, what? It's weird having gone to a 23rd and 34th birthday on the same weekend, but I learned that there's no difference between your absolutely hammered friend and a toddler. True. Put it away for a sec? Okay. I mean, I can. So you keep working to twist the 5th side of the dodecahedron. You recall a cunning blade trap that would snap out and lash at the meddler's hands, slashing their wrists and severing fingers. You avoid the trap with the proper number of rotations, certain that you've made progress in the unraveling. Alright, I'll put it away. Let's see. It is 16. I am smart enough. We're good. Change class if needed. What class am I right now? Fighter. Yeah, I'm set. I'm good. I need to reopen this. Wait. Work on it. Okay. After avoiding the dodecahedron's springing blades, you slowly puzzle out the next series of facet positions. As you start to turn the 9th side of the dodecahedron, you suddenly remember a second trap. Jets of toxic gas that would form a billowing cloud of lethal corrosive vapor around a curious meddler. You circumvent the trap with the correct amount of twists, positive that you've nearly unlocked the dodecahedron. You circumvent the dodecahedron's poisonous gas trap and begin your work on the final facet position. Just as you're locking the 12th pentagon into place, you recall sorceress runes hidden within the that would blast the unwitting holder with bolts of magical lightning. After disarming the trap with the correct number of facet rotations, the dodecahedron clicks and begins to open in your hand. I get it, but they repeated dodecahedron a fucking lot in this description. I kind of wish they used a different word. The dodecahedron splits once, twice, and eventually unfolds itself impossibly into a perfectly rectangular tablet the size of a large book. Etched into the surface are a series of bizarre symbols. It looks to be a code or a language that you feel should be familiar to you, but it's not. That's interesting. Further examination of the tablet reveals that by twisting the pentagonal facets that are now upon the underside of the tablet, different pages may be displayed across the tablet's face. You finally realize that the dodecahedron is a tome or journal of some sort. Till I learn to read this language, I might as well just put it away.
Updated my journal.
Interesting. Okay. That's really interesting, the fact that now you finally come across something that you don't recognize. I just got a DM that might be important. Never mind, that's just someone sending a devil emote.
Alright.
Now there's a linguist that can teach you probably every D&D player ever. Me smart in I. I have an intelligence of 6, I know what I'm doing. Favorite clip out of Critical Role. Alright. Oh, wait. Right. Hold on. That's actually something really interesting, is the fact that there's a bunch of these spells. Because I don't need to teach him that anymore. I don't need to teach him that either. Pacify. We're just gonna give him all of it anyways. He can only learn one. The rest of these he already knows. Alright, copy the spell then. Wait. Oh, that's why. Alright, we'll keep the rest of those.
Alright.
So I do want to, I really do want to talk about one thing that I really love about this game so far. The fuck was that? The hell are you all doing down here? There's no teacher. No, it's just all in training. Fucking hell, man. Scared the crap out of me. Actually, is there anything... Could I talk to someone in here to, like, train more? Oh, no, there's a briar. What do you do? This person is practicing various combat maneuvers on a wooden training dummy. They seem far too busy. Damn it. Let's just... This person is breathing heavily and is covered in a fine sheen of sweat. As if they had just finished some strenuous exercise, they turn to you as you approach. Yes? What is this place? He nods towards the training dummies. The warriors' training chambers.
Updated my
Where's
journal.
the trainer? Kuisai? They shrug, wiping sweat from their brow. Somewhere in the fast hall, most likely. He's hard to miss. His skin is like gray stone. Thank you. He is up here, if I remember. I just want to see if I can train be trained a bit. No, those are sensates. Oh no, here he is. Yeah! Oh, you were the statue! Greetings, are you Kuisai? The statue moves, barely, almost imperceptibly, but it definitely nods. Good, I had some questions. Hello? My questions? There's still no response. You get the sense that Kuisai might be testing your patience. Just grab a chair. A few minutes pass and Kuisai has still failed to respond. The statue's eyes open. He gazes at you with cold gray eyes. He speaks ponderously, with a voice like two boulders grinding together. Your patience is noted. Kuisai would speak with you now. Moore rolls his eyes and begins a gagging noise. Powers? No, not another Burke that talks like this. Wait, not another Burke that talks like this. Ugh. What do you know of Puzzle Ravel? Ravel puzzle well. Brain? Nothing. Well, there's some questions about you. What is it you were meditating upon when I first found you? Kuisai meditates upon the way of stone. The way of stone? He nods. A philosophy. A method of combat. With it, Kuisai seeks to achieve invulnerability. Invulnerability? You'd be unbeatable in combat. Yes. Now, the way is not yet perfect. Kuisai will make it so one day. Kuisai knows this. Can you tell me what you've discovered so far? He nods. No one has asked Kuisai to share his knowledge of the way. Kuisai shall do this now. He begins to speak at length, slowly and carefully.
Updated my journal.
After hours of listening and many, many questions, you come to understand what little of Kuisai's way of stone he can teach you. In combat, you can use it to resist or deflect your enemy's blows, improving your armor class. Fuck yes! That is what I'm talking about. So who are you? I am called Kuisai. What are you exactly? One is of the race called Stone Princes. Kuisai is Genasi of Earth.
Updated my journal.
Genasi? Kuisai's father, an elemental creature of Earth, a Tao. Kuisai's mother, a human woman of noble heritage. Such is what it is to be Genasi of Earth. So, if you don't know, Genasi are basically the 4 elements from Avatar. It's just races of people who are, I think they originate as elves, but I'm not entirely sure. But they are basically races of people who have their specific elements, and they are not elementals. I honestly don't really know why I'm explaining this, but I feel like it. They're not elementals specifically. They aren't made of the element, but their culture is based around that element. And as you can see here, stone skin of earth, there's still elements that come from it. It's just they aren't as deeply in tune with the element, but they are still deeply entwined with it regardless, if you get what I mean. It's like they're the middle ground between mortal and elemental. What do you do here? Kuisai meditates. Kuisai also trains others in the arts of combat. Can you train me? He looks you up and down, making a deep rumbling. It's just a microwave. Slowly, he holds up his hands and breaks off one of his fingernails with a sharp crack. Kuisai would see you break this stone. Excuse me. He hands you the shard of living rock. With some effort, you snap the shard of rock in two. He takes the stones from you and places them in his mouth, chewing them to dust with a harsh crackling sound. Kuisai finds you physically suitable. Kuisai will now ask, why do you seek training? To defend myself. Kuisai finds no need for melee, then. What do you mean? What do you mean? Kuisai means to say that there are many ways to do these things. One may steal an opponent's weapon, leaving him defenseless. But the battle must still be fought. To rely on theft is a mistake. After a time, he nods. One may hide. If one cannot be seen, one cannot be attacked. One is invulnerable. But no thief has mastered stealth to such a degree. Some foes can't be hidden from. Your scent or very thoughts would give you away. After a short wait, he nods. Mighty spells can smite many foes, for quickly than any blade. Mages are like a flask of flaming oil, powerful, but once spent, nothing. They are physically deficient. Their spells merely crutches against this deficiency. Damn. When one sorcery is spent, the core of combat still remains. He smiles slightly, making a deep rumbling sound in his throat. Quisai finds you fit to teach. Meet Quisai in the trading chambers.
Updated my
See
journal.
you shortly. Oh, he's gone. Come on, let's move. I got shit to learn, people to talk to. There he is. He regards you coolly with his eyes of granite. You are here to train under Kisai? Yes, train me. Are you a warrior by trade? Yes. Quisai is proficient in all weapons, specializing in none, master of many. What would you learn of Quisai? Give me axes. You can learn no more at this time. Return to Quisai when you become more experienced. I could do blades. Okay, so I just can't learn anything else. Okay, damn it. Sucks to suck. Alright. What's the other quest you got for me? I'm gonna go grab a bite. You wanted to learn the book yesterday. Yeah. Wait, what book? It was a dodecahedron. What book? Hold on. I don't remember what book. Oh, yeah, Phenom's book. Yes. I really don't use Stone Dagger. Oh, and she can't even use that. Oh wow, I'm the only one who can use it. Not usable by priests. Is everyone else a priest? What does Phenom do? He's a what? I don't remember exactly what he is. Did we ever even learn? We got his book from somewhere. I think it was from
Done.
Catacombs, maybe? He's not here. He's down here. Right in there. Yes, you. Yeah. Oh, the linguist! Thanks, Andy, for treating me like a child. I appreciate it. My dumbass entirely forgot. Why the fuck? You know what? I'm just not gonna ask. Unfold the dodecahedron to a page with writing on it and ask if he can translate it. He takes the unfolded dodecahedron in his hands and examines it closely. This language is a long dead one, known to virtually no one. I believe my father, a linguist like myself, knew this language, and many well have been the only man in Sigil at the time that could understand it. I recognize it from his notes, but I cannot translate it. Do you still have those notes? Phenom shakes his head. They'll be of no use to you if you're looking to translate anything. And the few actual books he had pertaining to that language disappeared around the time of his murder, I believe. Your father was murdered? He nods. Strangled he was. He had left to tutor someone. He taught various languages to supplement his research income, and was discovered dead in the side chamber of the Civic Hall. The killer was never found. This was perhaps 50 years ago now? I was but a child. He knew the language, though, and could teach it? Surely he did and could, were he alive today. My father was said to be a great teacher. I have his skills with language, but not his patience for others, sadly. Is he interred at the mortuary?
Updated my journal.
Why, no. His ashes are kept here. He points to a bronze urn sitting atop a cabinet beside a banquet of purple flowers. Why? A wry smile crosses Finnem's lips. A necroscope, are you? Speak with the dead? He suddenly frowns. I have no wish to speak of these things any longer. You'll have to excuse me, sir. Farewell. What about his fucking book, though? Take your book, goddammit! Ugh!
I'm gone.
Is he gonna be okay with this? We're about to find out. Okay, alright, I'm gonna need all of you to back up.
I'm gone.
Did you return his book? No, I don't know how to return his book. Like, anytime I try to bring it up to him, like, the game just doesn't let me. And there's no use option. How do you return the book? Is there, like, a library return slot? Like, he's clearly looking for it. That much is true. Container is locked. Can I put it away? It's right there, dude. I put it into the container right in front of you. I'm gonna wait. You better. You fucking better. It's right in there. If you go there looking and you don't see it, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm pissed. I'm straight pissed. No! God damn it, not what I was asking. Game! Really? I went down the wrong dialogue tree. There was no option for me to go back. Oh my god. I'd very much like to see them just the same. Fanam gives an annoyed sigh. I'm not certain where they are just now, and I'm looking for something else at the moment. My research journal. Perhaps when I've recovered it, I could spare time to find these notes for you. Like, don't listen to the notes you get from... Don't learn the notes you get from Fanam immediately. Wait, what? Don't give him the book? Well, what do you mean? I like how there's also an option to just to avoid this conversation and just ask about the father. When you have the note. Okay. Don't use it yet.
Updated my journal.
Vanam's eyebrows arch. Why, yes it is! He takes it from you and then begins to rummage through his pockets. Here you are, then. My father's notes. Square, then, are we? Good. I've been looking over my note. I have to look over my notes now. So if you'll just excuse me. Thanks, Fanam. Farewell.
I feel stronger.
Oh, hey. Sweet. Oh, what do I upgrade? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. Wisdom is at 18. Int. I have all the tattoos, which will bring me up, which brings me up to 20. So it should be fine, right? Theoretically. I kind of want to do Dex just so I have less armor class. Also, my armor class went up again. I thought it was supposed to be at like 7 or something. I'll try to get Wisdom and into 20 so you don't have to lug around the tattoos. That would be a good idea. I'm going to focus on Int first. Oh, I have an AC of 4. Oh, that was just the base character. Oh, okay. Never mind. Neutral good. Oh. This represents your disposition toward good or evil, law or chaos. Neutral good characters believe in the balance between law and chaos, but they lean towards performing good actions. Okay.
I'm gone.
Why did I select everyone again?
I'm gone.
Alright, there's an urn atop the small cabinet full of ashes, charred bits, and bone. Etched into the base of the urn are the words Finn and Andley, beloved husband, father, and scholar of 100 languages. The ashes use the stories bones tell on the remains. The ashes seem to stir faintly, as if moved by your breath. A faraway voice whispers up from within the urn. Why have I been summoned from these ashes, cold and grey as the heart of a hag? To answer some questions, buddy. Ask, then, so that I may return to my most quiet thoughts. Describe to him the writing of the folding of the dodecahedron. Yes, I know that tongue. I was a linguist and scholar, you see. I was murdered by a student of mine. I'm just asking if you know the language, not your tragic backstory. Murdered so that I could not teach another language that I taught him. The language I taught him. The tongue of the Uyo. It was one of the rarest in the multiverse. I knew of none who spoke it, save myself and that one damnable murderous student. So, can you help me learn this dead language? I could teach you this language, yes. It would please me to do so, in fact, if only to spite that bloody-handed student of long ago. First, tell me what languages you do speak. I mean, honestly, man, I'm talking to you. We could, like, put this courtroom settled down. Like, we could report this to the police, have this case closed. It'd be peak. Alright, fine. Like, you could just tell me who the student was. As the spirit speaks to you in the lost language of the Uyo, there is a throw. Actually, this brings up a fantastic question. Would casting Speak with the Dead, like, would that be viable court evidence? Like, would they accept that, or would it just make it too easy? Or would it be unreliable? Is Speak with the Dead unreliable? Because, alright, so, how at the very least I run it in my games, because I know other people run it differently. I run it to where you are speaking to the memories of the dead person. You aren't actually speaking to the spirit. Because the spirit moves on to the afterlife. You are speaking to the memories that they have from when they died. And they could only answer factually to their best knowledge. If they don't know something, they'll say they don't know. If they know something incorrectly, they will give you that information. They answer truthfully of their own knowledge. Go fuck yourself, bot. Get out of here with your cheap-ass views. Dipshit. Man, I thought that game was voice acted. I try. This one is important. Please learn this language. Oh, of course I'm gonna learn the language. Feeling cute and tormented. Also, hi, Silver. Like, would it be viable court evidence? Because, I mean, like, if they think someone else killed them, then they're going to give the wrong information and have the wrong man convicted. Because, obviously, if you're going to listen to the person who got murdered, you're going to pretty much take them at their word. Like, oh, yeah, I was murdered by this guy. Like, you're going to take them at their word. But if they got, like, shot in the back of the head and thought someone else did it... Actually, if they were shot in the back of the head... and they didn't even have time to process the fact that they were shot, would they even realize they died? Learn the language and sell the girl. I don't have a girl. Who am I going to sell? Anna? I'm going to sell Grace into fucking succubus slavery. Guess who murdered him? Well, okay. It's his student. I'm smart. Dead people can't tell you things they don't know. Exactly. So, like... and it could be, like, incorrect. Because, I mean, that's how I run it. Like, I don't know. I'm going to look this up, actually. Speak with the dead. D&D, I'm going to do 5e. Speak with the dead. I know this is a D&D, so it's not the same thing, but I use 5e most of the time, so I'm going to go with that. You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the questions you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. The spell fails if the corpse was the target of the spell within the last 10 days. Until the spell ends, you can ask the... If it is allowed in court, that's a great way to get around it. If they have to wait 10 days to actually, like, bring it up in court, or, like, another person could cast it on them so it would immediately fail. You can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life. Yeah, okay. So that's not just me. Including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it, or it recognizes you as an enemy. This spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, only its animated spirit. Okay, so it's... Okay. I thought it always had to be truthful. Okay. So it's not a viable court thing. Never mind. Which edition? 5th. Oh god, it's flashing now. Hold on, let me alt-tab. Again. It's still flashing, but not as harshly, so we're good. As the spirit speaks to you of the lost language of Uyu, there is a throbbing sensation in your temples as a memory begins to surface. Am I the student? Memories of this language. You recall letters, words, phrases, until, like a spire wind blowing away the blanket of poisonous smog over the great foundry. That's fucking good description. The language is once more revealed to you in its entirety.
Updated my journal.
There is another memory, though, bubbling to the surface. A darker one. Its presence troubles you somehow, fills you with unease, and its unexplained pangs of guilt.
Updated my journal.
At last you recall Finn Adderley himself. You remember his gentle voice, his kind manner, his schooling you in the ancient language of Uyo. You also remember your scarred and gnarling hand wrapped around his frail throat. Yup, crushing his larynx and thus ensuring that the secret contents of your journal, hidden and thrice trapped in a dodecahedral puzzle box and penned in the obscure language of Uyo, would be forever safe from prying eyes. This actually brings up into a good point, though, that I really want to talk about this game. I really like the writing of how much of a fucking bastard this character was. I love... Like, I've already expressed how much I adore how the amnesia plot. Like, this amnesia plot is done really, really well. And I love the amount of incarnations. The fact that you can become a lawful good character who's so good that he's a fucking dickhole. Like a pretentious cunt. You got fucking absolute bastards and abusers and murderers and all of that just contained into one person. Like the one scene when it's between you, like it's you watching the memory of you being abusive towards your wife, and just all the different conflicts of that and how it's told. And I love that scene so much. I also love how Mort and Daikon, they both have been abused by you. When you first found them, they were abused by you, and they still stick with you because of their word, because of their guilt, their word, whatever. They have a reason to stick with you, and now you just have this dread when they tell those stories. It's so sad to listen to because they're telling someone new, but it's still the man who did it, and it just carries such weight behind it, and I love it. It's so well done, and it's written very, very well and emotionally, like just of how pensive both were when opening up to you, because they don't know how you're gonna react. They have to learn a new you every goddamn time. It's so good. I love it, and I love just the overall feeling for the player character of this. Just the dread of making up the mistakes of someone you didn't know, someone who isn't you, but you are still. It just clicked with me. Is this a metaphor for white privilege? Like things you didn't do, like your mind, your current incarnation. It's something you didn't do, but it's something you're still benefiting from. Like, is that what this is meant to be? Obviously, it's still different. Like, I'm not gonna say it's the same thing, but I'm thinking about it right now. It kind of works as a metaphor for it. It's Jover, guys. No, like, surprisingly, it does. Oh, my stream just ended. Oh, that's what they're talking about. Damn, I said white privilege and Twitch just went nuh-uh. Holy shit. As soon as I brought up white privilege, Twitch just shot me down. It's unstable right now. Hold on. Is my internet dying? No, the internet looks good. I'm not dropping frames. It's okay, so it's entirely Twitch. He shitted. We're back, boys. Can you hear me? We're good? It was entirely Twitch that died. Are we good? Because I just had a fantastic revelation about this theme. Not theme. About this metaphor. About this plot thing. And as soon as I brought it up, Twitch just shot me down. They want to silence me. They don't want me to talk about white privilege. But yeah, like, okay, can you hear me? It still says unstable. Hold on. Let me refresh. Can you hear me? No, we can't hear you. Your mic is muted. We didn't hear you about the white privilege. I'm killing you. Okay, we're good. But no, like, it just clicked. That, like, it's... like, it kind of works. Like, it's your current incarnation. Whatever happened, whatever you did in the past, it wasn't you. It's not who you are right now. You can't really be blamed for it, even though there are people who will blame you and they don't even realize that they're blaming someone different. They're still gonna blame you, but you can't really be blamed for it. You could be held accountable, and that is what it is. The feeling of it was still something done to these people that you are benefiting from. Daikon is still indebted to you. Mort still feels guilt towards you, even after you abused both of them. They still feel this guilt. Same with your wife, too. And you feel the guilt of abusing them. At the very least, the character, like with the memory. And you're still benefiting from it, and now you're just making amends to help them. To make vows and promises to fix the mistake that you didn't do. It's not just a mistake, though. This cruel incarnation is one of the most efficient ones, laying out all of the clues for you to discover. I mean, yeah. But like, I'm talking about it as the metaphor for, like, it weirdly works. Like, it's not something I ever would have thought of, but it weirdly works as a metaphor for modern privilege of atrocities of the past. Things, you can't control, it's already done. People still can suffer from and others benefit from, but you can't really blame anyone who's still alive. That's really interesting. I don't know if it was intentional or not. I don't think it was, because there's no, like, clear connection between it. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If this was intentional, that is a lot of self-restraint on the writers to not draw some sort of comparison to it, to clue you in about it. So I think it was coincidental, but it weirdly works. And I kinda like that. CRPGs, baby! Seeing as you have free choice of dialogues for most of it, you don't have to make... Exactly, you don't have to make amends. Which is also another thing that I find interesting. Because I think that's actually a much better way of handling it. Like, clearly, since I became good, my character in dialogue, like, during the memory between the abusive incarnation and his wife, he was obviously just begging at some way to change the memory so that she knows to not trust the words of the abuser. I don't know how it is. It's probably fucking cruel. It's probably him, like, agreeing with the past incarnation if you're going down the evil path. And I find that really interesting. And I think that's actually a better way to handle it as a metaphor. Not forcing the player to make amends. Letting them do it on their own. Because, at the very least in my opinion, that's the best way to do it IRL. Let people do it on their own, not force them to make amends for something they didn't do. So I think that actually makes it more effective as a metaphor. The fact that it's not focused on, and the fact that you have the choice to be a dick about it. I don't know, I'm just kind of in awe, because clearly, at least to me, clearly it's... Hold on, I gotta alt-tab again, because the flashing is getting... Oh my god, stop with the flashing! Are you done? It's just gotten worse. Please stop. Like, I don't think you guys can see it, but I see it because it's an old game. My monitor is flashing, like, brightness. Ugh, it's irritating to look at. But, like, with the metaphor, it's... I don't know, it just works. And I doubt it's intentional. Because if it was, when writers, like, go down that route of that sort of metaphor, they're usually so much more pretentious about it, for lack of a better term. Like, they get really lectury usually whenever it's about a subject as controversial? I don't know about controversial. A subject as, like, denied as white privilege. I mean, it's not just white privilege. It's any sort of privilege of benefiting from the past. But I don't really know any other term other than white privilege when it's associated with it. So that's what I use. I don't know. That's why I don't think it's intentional. But, like, it works so weirdly well. It's such a really cool coincidence, honestly. Like, that makes me kind of hyped. That's really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. The writing's really good in this game. But, like, even regardless of that being a metaphor for anything, or, like, coincidentally coinciding as a metaphor for anything, I just like the plot of these past incarnations being abusive, and you just, the player, most likely feeling the dread of wanting to make amends and fix the shit that went wrong. I love that so much. Alright. Yes, I must tell you, it was me who murdered you.
Updated my journal.
The spirit is silent for a time, the ashes rustling slowly within their urn. Does the sun hear me say this? Because I feel like that might be bad. When it speaks once more, its voice is full of sorrow. But why? And why would you come to me once more? Did you forget what you had been taught? No, well, yes. It's difficult to explain, but it must have been a former self of mine that murdered you. Each time I die, I reawaken as if from a long sleep. But having forgotten anything, who I was or what I've done, I think I understand. I sense your regret and would forgive you. May peace be with you, pupil of old, and may you prove kinder in this life than in the one which you saw an end to mine. Thank you, Finn. Farewell. Now I'm getting ads on Brave, it's Jover. Just one question. You said your father has been murdered. He nods. Strangled, he was. Oh, okay, well. Alright, well. Never mind, I can't tell him anything. Which honestly is fair.
I'm gone.
Oh my god, the flashing is atrocious. Hold on. I'm gonna close the game and reopen it. Give me a second, gents. And ladies and whatever the fuck. Because it seems like every time I alt-tab, it just gets worse and worse. You better not. You better not. It's still flashing. God damn it. Okay, it's not as bad. We're good.
All right.
Restart the game. It's supposed to be a remaster. Did I even get the remaster? I think so. I don't even remember. Learn the notes? You got it. Alright, they are the notes of the deceased linguist Finn Adelaide. They are composed of his research into a language of Uyo. These are the notes of the deceased... Okay, yep. Okay, put them away. Alright. Doesn't do anything. We already learned it. Yeah, we already learned it. It's fine.
Updated my journal.
Oh, that's what it's supposed to do. You heft the cold gray dodecahedron up to examine it carefully. Now aware of the various deadly traps it holds for the incautious user and how to avoid them entirely. Having learned the dead language of the Uyo, you'll at last be able to decipher its contents. The tablet turns out to be a journal of sorts, one kept by some prior incarnation of yourself, it would seem, and not an altogether sane one either. There is only a handful of completely coherent sections. Browse through window shop. Holy shit. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, that's a lot. Okay. I also want to say it's a smart choice to make this character abusive in previous incarnations, like before the game happens, because that's just smart writing. Because I'm about to say this really pretentiously on accident. Because a story needs to be fragmented. It needs to be all over the place. Everything needs to be a disarray and shit like that, especially in RPGs where you have a shit ton of side quests to do. Everything's gotta be just in shit. And then the character comes in to fix it all. And a really great way to do that, by making the world feel, making the writing feel come in full circle and everything, is to have the player character do all the shit that makes this world in disarray so that you can fix it when the player character comes by. It's really smart. Like, gameplay wise and story writing wise, it's really smart to do that for a game. I mean, it's kind of smart to do such a thing as well for like any other media. It's clever. Granted, it'd be a lot harder to like explain away why the character has a sudden change of heart. This is a pretty good excuse, but I love that. It's great. Option 3 and 9 are important. Clues to get rewarded with stuff. Some really important. Which one? Huh? Wait, what's 9? Okay, we're gonna go in order. Okay, that's fucking... The whispers The whispers are not the shadows moving. They are speaking, plotting, talking to each other. I can understand some of what they say. Oh, is that it? Female ghost. The book tells me things, whispers things. It tells me to avoid the ghost girl, avoid her. I don't know her and she torments me. Planescape? And so I swallowed it, hoping I'd catch it in my bowels. I can make someone remove it when I need to. Fucking hell. I have learned that my life is not my own, and I will not allow you to have my life. You will have to pull my life from my broken body if you want to. It's you who will die. If I cannot have it, neither will you. You are responsible for this treason of flesh. You will not live but to live. Wait, you will not live to live my life. The accursed tattoos will not leave my skin. I have tried to burn them off my skin. Failed. I tried to cloak myself, but I always feel the people are reading my flesh, reading me like a book. Whenever they look at me, I want to tear their eyes out, pluck them from their sockets, and crush them beneath my heels. Why can't I dream? I used the goblet of Samir to force a waking dream. I saw the hag. She tempted me, threatened me with shadows. I have never seen her, but she has come when I dreamt. I must not dream again. I must be awake. I must always be awake. I destroyed the goblet. She says she is someone of power, and that she will have me, will find me. Get away, hag! Stay far from me! Leave me in peace! I want nothing to do with you! Her voice reeked of evil's talons like spiders. They burrowed into my gray matter, and I needed her out of my mind. Out, hag! She was a myth, a fairy tale who alone challenged the Lady of Pain. How can one fight someone who is a myth? I don't have the weapons. I need the weapons that will kill her should she find me. I need a strategy so she cannot defeat me when she comes for me. I must devise and think. I shall beat her. Sorry, I've been spitting a lot. Fear names have power and identity. Names can be used as weapons by others. They are a hook that can be used to track you, find you, hunt you across the plains. Remain nameless. You shall be safe. I went to the fest hall looking for the path of my false self in these halls. So glaring it was that those I did not know, the false ones, welcomed me into their confidence, treated me as their friend, showed me my room, attended to my needs. I had to restrain myself from launching out against them. That would have been premature. First, I needed to protect my identity. I found one who knew the exclusive language of Oyo, learned as I could, then killed him. Then I went to the sensorium and prepared to end the matter. Soon. There is nothing he can do. Memories are gone, he says, never to return. He says lies and tells me this is what he told me. Lies! He says my mind is weakening from every death. Lies! He sat there betraying my confidence with every turn. He says that only the 3 more deaths, 3 more lives will I gain the benefit of keeping my memories.
but that I, myself, I will die when I die. Die! How can one be immortal and still die? He could not answer, so he was the one of no use. I butchered him so he could. Possessed. I butchered him so that no other incarnation will ever benefit from his uselessness.
I'm getting lightheaded.
So the ghastly head said, "You have been divided. You are one of many men." One of many men? You bear many names. Each has left their scars on your flesh. Lost one. Immortal one, incarnation's end, many of 1,000 deaths. Though I remember this, the one doomed to life. Restless one, one of many, the one whom life holds prisoner, the bringer of shadows, the wounded one, misery bringer, Yemeth. You are silvered glass that has cracked, and the pieces scattered across history. Only one piece is of importance. Remain that, and your life will be yours again. There will be a price. This price will buy you a chance. Without the chance, you are doomed. You have lost that which is never meant to be, separated from man. Your mortality has been stripped from you, lost. It exists, but you must find it before your mind is lost to it as well. A legacy. The note read, "Forget not to collect your legacy," and a small code scratched beside it, 51-AA. A trap, no doubt, set by another yet of my false selves. I'll see it destroyed, I will!
Alright. That hurt my fucking throat. Hold on. It's really hard to voice act a rat, man. Alright. Managed to unlock the dodecahedron. I didn't even get any notes. You missed one? Did I? Which one did I miss? Was the killing? No. That was after names. Cursed tattoos? Are you sure? About legacy? Oh, here's the code, 51-AA. You did read it, okay. Well, I feel like I'm missing something, because, hold on, let me just... Female ghost. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah, no, that's everything. I feel like my journal should have updated somehow. In that case, Dayanara is dead. Oh, right! I did tell him that I killed her. And he was very not happy. He didn't shout at me. He was very, quiet, which I appreciate. But he also wanted me to leave. So I'm gonna quick save. You see Ionis. He turns as you enter and affixes you with a tired gaze. There are dark sacs beneath his eyes, and he looks as if he has not been sleeping. Greetings, Ionis. You again. Ionis frowns slightly as he stares at you. What is it you want this time? I have some questions. Very well. What is it I can help you with? Giannis, there is a sensory stone in this sensorium that contains a fragment of your daughter's experiences. His eyes blaze with hope. There is? But in which one? You must tell me. In one of the Senate sensory stones. If you are not a Senate, you could not gain access. He thinks for a moment. I must find a way. Perhaps they would make an exception for her father? I'm not gonna do it for a price. If you wanted, I could speak to someone. I'm certain they would make an exception for your
Updated
case.
my journal.
If you could, I would be most grateful. We'll see what can be done. I would like to know more about Delora, though. Wait, no. This one. I will go settle the matter shortly. Now, in the sensory stone, she left a legacy number for me. Ah! He nods. It seems you spoke true. My daughter was known to you then. Hold a moment, and I will see what is left to you.
Updated my journal.
All the articles are accounted for. Giannis is holding 3 scrolls in his hand. I had no idea she had established a legacy here. He is staring at the items, almost hypnotized. Here you are. If I may I read them, sir? Of course. Here you are. Giannis takes the scroll and studies it. There is a long silence, then he slowly looks up at you. You meant very much to my daughter. She was willing to give up her life for you. I believe that is the case.
Updated my journal.
He hands the scrolls back to you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your kindness. It is the least I can do. Perhaps there is something else you can help me. Wait. I mourn the loss of your daughter. I hope her words gave you some comfort. Farewell. Let's go help him out.
I'm gone.
Oh, Delora's ring. Oh, I identified it. Ooh, that's really nice. What current rings do I have? +2 armor class, +1 armor class. This is like a direct upgrade. We'll give this... Who has the least? You have 2. You have 0. You have -3. Alright, we'll give it to you, because you have, like, nothing. This is a really good ring. It can be upgraded later? Oh, fuck yeah. Delora's Legacy Healing Scroll. Oh! We'll keep that there. Alright, my love, if you are reading this, then the tragedy I have seen has come to pass. I have died, and you have remains to suffer the loss. Know this, my love, I know why you were forced to shield your feelings from me. You sought to protect me from the terrible burden you carried with you. The distance you kept between us was your way of protecting me. This sweet woman. In the brief moments when you were alone and you let your feelings be known, that was when I knew you cared for me. Carry no regrets with you. Carry no guilt, for I came with you in your haunted journey of my own accord. And no matter how death came for me, I know that you did everything in your power to save me. Oh, that hurts to read. Our lives are intertwined, my love, and death shall not be a wall between us.
For my sight has seen what is to come, only in staccato segments, but it is enough for me to know that we will be separated for a time, but we shall be reconciled again. Thus, do not see my death as farewell, and only as an interval before we meet again. Interval. Carry my ring with you in these other pieces of me, and think of me. Keep me in your mind and heart, and that will be the beacon that brings us together. Forever. Dayanara.
That's fucking depressing. There's some more items to be retrieved. Alright, I will go quickly talk to the fuckers in here. Hopefully we can make an exception for him. You, Splinter. I have some questions. There is a man, Ionis, whom I was hoping you would grant temporary access to the private sensorium. And what reason would we allow such a thing? Because one of the stones contains a fragment of his daughter's experiences. She died far from home, not having seen him in a long while, and he mourns her loss deeply.
Updated my journal.
Splinter nods, thinks for a moment, then nods again.
Yes, we shall allow this Ionis to enter the private sensorium. Well escorted, of course. You may tell him he has permission.
My thanks. Farewell, Splinter. Go take care of the Ninja Turtles for me. Make sure they get some good pepperoni pizza. The fuck? Who was that? Who the fuck screamed about a kitty?
I'm gone.
Why is Mort running to him? You see Giannis. He turns as you enter, and his eyes light up with hope. Light up hopefully. At last! Were you able to convince them to grant me access to the sensorium? Yes. They agreed to give you access to your daughter's sensory stone. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. I am in your debt. It was no trouble, Giannis. Please, go see the experiences of your daughter. I think they might ease your troubles.
Updated my journal.
And find out how much of an abuser I was. This is really gonna help you.
Alright.
Alright. What's next on the agenda, Andy? Hit me with the backseating. Alright, so yeah, no more quests. That's all set. Quality stiletto. I could quickly go sell some shit. You can get the items from the buried village. What items? What are you talking about? Are we talking about like underneath or like actually the buried village? Talk to Marta. Okay. Did you talk to Nemeli? Oh, the name sounds familiar, but I don't remember. Buried village.
I'm gone.
What's up, Marta? I'm not seeing anything. What am I getting from Marta? I mean, there's needle and thread, but I already have that. Oh, dig in my body. Can you dig in my body and find anything? I just ignored that. That's my fault. Marta squints at you.
Marta can do that. Can't you, Marta? Yes, you can. I am not going to watch this. Where
Marta is studying you as if looking for the best place to crack you open. Ooh, I like that. So I swallowed it. Crack open my skull if you would. Get the bronze sphere as well if you haven't already. Oh! Right. 4? Oh, wait, no, this probably references something else. I feel like it should be stomach, and then down into the intestines. I'm really torn between the intestines and stomach. Like, if it was a while ago, it'd probably be my intestines, honestly. He'll do it. Check the intestines. Anything could be lodged in there. You lie on the table and Marta stands over you, a rusty knife at the ready. There is a stabbing pain as she slices into your abdomen, then cuts brutally downwards like a saw-like motion, exposing your innards. Excuse me. Despite the pain, you watch in silent, morbid fascination as she plunders your organs, humming to herself. There is a wrenching pain as Marta lifts up the ropey mess of your intestines, blood and other fluids streaming from it. Look at this, Marta. Look at this. I see. Cut there. Marta makes a small, deft incision on the side of one of the intestines. You hear a ting, whatever that is meant to be, as something small and metallic strikes the floor.
Updated my journal.
Marta then dumps the soupy mass back into your torso, then reaches down, picks up the object. A ring, it appears, and flicks it to you. Pretty, hey, Marta? She nods. Yes, Marta, one shouldn't swallow such a thing, no. Thanks, was there anything else? She shakes her head. Nothing more, eh, Marta? Should we try someplace else? Check the intestines just one more time. Feel like this is a horrible idea to go back in again, but the fact that it is giving me the option makes me want. Chat, what do you think? You're good? Am I though? I feel like it'd be kind of funny. Alright, fine. No, yet. Farewell. Fucking. It's so just kind of horrifying, and I love it.
I'm gone.
Let's go talk to, actually, the shopkeeper first. Quint! No, not about yourself. Let's trade. Oh, wait. Twisted ring. What is this? Oh! +1 armor class. He already has -3. I'll give it to her.
Does this mean we are engaged?
Shut the fuck up. Don't do that shit again. Okay, that's how. Also, I have my intestines. This ropey mass of bloody intestines appears to be yours. You have to admit, it makes you uncomfortable to see them outside your body. Alright, so I have my severed arm and my intestines. You think if I just keep going, I'll just eventually create myself with copies of my shit? I love Grace. Admittedly, it was kind of adorable. We'll give this to Mort, because he's just kind of like the dump for all this shit. I'll also give you the dodecahedron. I don't really need that. Trade. Anything? I mean, there's the handkerchiefs. Sell those. Stiletto. I could sell a bunch of these. I don't really need that. I mean, I could use it. It could be helpful. Actually, it might be helpful in the steak knife. In the next place that I'm going. Any of these? Blood charm might be useful. Now I have heart charms. I don't have blood charms though. Oh no, I do have blood charms. They're just... yeah, never mind. Keep one handkerchief. Oh shit, okay. Yo, what's up? Keep one handkerchief. You got it. Put that back to you. Actually, we'll keep this up here. There we go. Alright, so that's all healing items. Who wants to take this? You can take this, because you don't really have anything. Excuse me. I think we're good. Can Grace learn the spells? I don't think she can, but it is worth a shot. Yeah, no, she can't learn any of them. Alright, let's go grab the bronze sphere. Let's save.
I'm gone.
Be a bad idea to walk in here and then suddenly have all the shadows attack us. There he is. Are you gonna be okay, Anna? Anna just looks at you as you address her and she frowns. Aye, what you want now? Are you alright? She glares at you. I just want to ask some questions. Why don't you ask yet that stuck up you bitch? I was gonna talk to you about your dad. Like... Stuck up you bitch, though. That is pretty fucking good. Your questions, then. Hannah's eyes narrowed to slits. Why are we even traveling with her? You don't need her. We don't need her. We don't. I mean, she is kind of useful healing. Wait. Why is this? No, she was talking about the succubus. Was she mentioning leaving? I don't think so. I don't want to do this. Then leave. No. Two? Yeah, I feel like 2 is the only good option. Anna, please. You're very important to me, and I need your help. Oh, aye. And why is that, then? This should be rich, it should. You pity me, is it that? You think I slow you down? Go on, say it! I don't pity you, and you don't slow me down. You're quick, you're skilled, and I really need your help I can get. All the help I can get. Anna frowns, her tail flicking back and forth. Well, no, I'll gut her if she starts sizing us up for the feast, I will. She glares at you. And don't get any ideas I'm staying 'cause you want me to. I'm just helping you out, I am. Appreciate it. Return the tribute he took from my body. Elwyn Court. Do you know where he went? This is a different question. 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. Do you know where he went? Oh, to hear tell, old Scuttercrutch has got a stash pit somewhere close to him. It's the only reason I can see why he'd set up Kip in that filthy, dafty hall. It is nothing but stink and shadows. Really? And that's where he puts the tribute he gets? Aye. She squints at you. Now what do you want? Now what are you on about? You planning to bob him? No, I've no cause for such a thing. Fred's done me no harm. For all that running around and getting the sphere for him and then getting next to nothing in return. No, he's done no harm. Well, good. I'm warning you against such a thing, I am. Farad can be daft sometimes, but he's mean as all fiends spit when he gets worked up. She frowns, and he loves his keepsakes, he does. But where would he keep it all? If he's been at the village as long as he says, he'd be amassed quite a collection. Well, Anna is silent for a moment. I know he's never left his hall to get tribute when he needed it. He wouldn't want to walk far from that lame leg of his, though. Aye, that's true. But only if you don't watch him careful. He isn't lame, though. He puts on a fair show about being weak in the leg. So, that crutch of his could be a portal key? Anna frowns in thought for a moment, then slowly nods her head. Aye, there's a thought, she shrugs. I wouldn't know how you'd use it, though. Maybe you just need to have it. Okay. Interesting. Tell me a bit about Farad. Old Scuttercrutch? He's my dad. Well, not my real dad. He found me when I was a wee girl. He needed a collector to scrawl into places, and rest of his fat gullies couldn't squirm, so he took me under his crutch. I didn't think you and him looked much alike anyway. Anna's eyes narrow and her tail begins to lash back and forth. And what do you mean by that, then? I mean, it's hard to see any resemblance between the... No, I'm not saying that. I meant that you don't look like each other. Oh, now what could have tipped you off, then? My hair, my skin. I can't think of anything else. Anna slaps herself lightly on the forehead, then sneers sarcastically. Maybe it was the tail? Oh, aye, that might have been it. You're so much sharper than I am, ye are. A real gen. I feel like none of these are a good option. Lay it on thick, do it, coward. She doesn't care if you rob him. I meant it's hard to see any resemblance between that ugly, stooped, greedy, smelly gutter troll and you. And his face flushes a deep red. Oh, is that so? And how do you see that? I mean, have you ever looked at yourself? Aside from the way you carry yourself, you're I thought it was going to be an insult. Wait, what's this one? Wait. You're at least twice the greedy corpse pirate that Farad could be. Oh no. None of these are ones that I want to do. Uh-oh. Doesn't even take into account your obvious good looks. That rat tail sprouting from your back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Keep in mind, comparisons have a moral meter. Uh-oh. They have a moral meter, which means if I do this, it's gonna make me more evil. be nice to her. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards. I mean, have you ever looked at yourself? Aside from the way you carry yourself, you're confident, sensible, and graceful. And that doesn't even take into account your obvious good looks. You have that rich fire red hair and those sharp green eyes and that striking profile. Yeah. So that's all I meant when I said you and Farrah look nothing alike. Anna nods, still staring at you. She doesn't even blink. Are you listening to me? Anna suddenly leans in and she bites you sharp. Huh? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. She bites you sharply on the neck, giving a soft hiss. Rather than pulling back, she presses closely into you and whispers into your ear. Did you fancy your chances? Her tail begins to lash slowly back and forth, but the rhythm is more hypnotic than angry. Uh-oh. That's not what this isn't what I meant. Just go with it for once. The romances in this game are very much tame and they'll do you good. Also comedy like this. You can feel Anna's heart beating faster. Aww. Beating fast in her chest and the color rising into her cheeks. Aww. You suddenly become conscious of the fact that Anna's skin is smooth and soft. Uh-oh. I want to tell you something and you can't poke fun at me. Can everyone else turn away, please? I feel like this might be a little awkward with the rest of the party. Alright. Do you know I like the way you smell? Oh, it drives me balmer than the chaos man it does. She sniffs up the side of your neck. Then she gives a low, eager hiss. I see the way you look at me, and I like it. You've got hungry eyes, you do, and it makes me afire. I want to bite you, like soft like around the neck. She teases the side of your neck with her teeth, never breaking. I really hope nobody else is looking at this. Never breaking skin, and with every whisper, I can feel Mort's eyes on me right now. That's all I can say. You can feel her breath along your ear. Her hand slides up around the back of your neck and tightens, and you can feel her nails digging into your skin. I want to drag me nails along the back of your neck and force you to kiss me. The fuck did I say? I'd like to interject here and point out that I'm not going to say anything to spoil the mood, Chief. I'll just float here and watch. Don't mind me, just sitting here floating and watching. That's me. Do you know I can smell ya fit from 50 paces? That smell of formaldehyde pouring. How do you know what that word is? Pouring off ya like that one of the dusty shamblers. Maybe if you cleaned yourself up some, you'd be a right prize. Her eyes flash. I'd make passion with you so hard if you'd be knocking off the spite. Wait, is she still talking to me or is she talking to Mort? I thought she was talking to Mort. No, she is talking to me. Are we just gonna ignore Mort? You know what? That's fair. Ignore Mort. I'd make passion with you so hard you'd be knocked off the spire. She steps back, her tail flicking lightly against your leg, then gives you a hard stare. So, do you fancy me? That's so... We're going full send. You grab Anna, and before she can squirm free, you bite her lightly on the neck. As your teeth touch the skin, Anna hisses loudly, clawing like a cat, and tears away from you. I was only teasing you scarred vampire. Leave off! Despite her protestations, however, her face is flushed and she is breathing heavily.
And watch your mitts next time. She crosses her arms. You're making me red, you are. Customary greeting from where I'm from. You bite me, I bite you. If you don't like it, then don't do it. I'll do what I please, so I will. Anna sneers. She still seems to be a little flushed. You just keep your mittens off me, you hear? Enough of this. Let's move on. Fucking son of a bitch. Hey, Ginger. It works for about 8 to 12 weeks. I know what formaldehyde is. I'm just surprised she knows what it is. I'm surprised that's the word they used. Stop, stop. Okay. Or so I heard. Ginger, you got something to say. Look around the room. Wait, there is this that catches my eye. Can I sit in the chair? Oh wait, we have his crutch. Hold on. This rickety wooden staff has a crosspiece nailed across the top. The crosspiece is wrapped. Ah! No! Fuck. Just dropped a drink. Shit. I'm gonna use my socks to clean it up. It's fine. Ugh. Going straight to the bin. Nothing happened. Alright. Okay. The rickety wooden that damn thing from jamming too sharply into Ferret's armpit when he leans in. The crutch, not surprisingly, smells terrible, and every inch of it is covered in dirt, sewage, and various unidentified stains. Something about this crutch makes you wonder. Despite its fragile appearance, it has held up rather well. You even test it with your weight, and it holds you up without so much as creaking. Considering Ferret's scavenging nature, the crutch may have had some value beyond its surface appearance for him. It might even be usable as a weapon. Oh wait, no, hold on. I should keep this on me. Bandage, rags, this. There we go. Please, Path, make the sound you made the new alert. Oh, what, the scream? Fuck it, I'll try. Clip it. Clip it so I can, like, download the, clip and make it easy. I'll see if I can add it as a new sound alert. That'd be fucking great. Alright. Oh! As you approach the archway, it begins to shimmer faintly. You notice that Ferret's crutch emanates a similar glow. Oh! Convenient. What the fuck? Okay, well I wasn't even done talking to Anna.
Aye? What is it you want then?
Anna, do you know how Ferret died? She shakes her head. I don't know. No one with half a mind would Ferret got a long shadow, he does. Oh, no one with half a mind would. Ferret got a long shadow, he does. You cross him and you end up getting to stick, you will. I don't have to... You don't have to accompany anymore, Anna. If you need to stay with the buried village, Nay! She interrupts you. I don't need to be in the village, and I was wondering if I do... What? And I was wondering what I'd do if Ferret got penned in the dead book. Yes, I was. She snorts. Well, he's probably mounting someone's wall in Hells, he is. But he's your father, don't you... Not my real da, he wasn't. Her eyes take on a hard look. He was greedy and was stupid and he was selfish and he was weak. She frowns, and now he's dead and that's all. Alright, let's move on then.
Alright.
Gonna have to clip the VOD. Aw, alright, that works. Be sure to do it though. I'm not gonna remember. You're probably gonna have to remind me. Oh, Jesus. This place looks precarious. I don't like it at all. Jeez! Let's go! Cheese for everyone! Ooh, magic missile. Actually, that one's really nice. It's just a piece of cheese. Give that the Mort. You'll love it. Alright, his spellbook is full. Let's head down there. And all indexes placed orderly among the shelves. Okay. Let's head back this way. Copper, nice. Swarm curse? Okay. I like how, like, there's walls here, so it doesn't reveal the area, even though you clearly could see across it. Edges of these books are covered with symbols, and they have faded away. This is a hell of an interesting place. Hello? Anybody down here? Segmented earring. Glass eye. +2 R. Oh! Easy. Oh, hell yes. Versus piercing attacks. Hell yes. We're gonna give this to you. They have an identify scroll. I'll use the scroll. +1 armor class, -1 armor class for crushing attacks, though. Versus missile. And an extra detect traps. At first glance, this glass eye seems to be a poor replacement for a real one. However, when inserted into an empty eye socket facing inwards, its power awakens. Although the eye dulls the wearer to colors and sights, it increases its awareness of angles and shapes, giving the wearer greater accuracy with weapons. Interesting. Accuracy with weapons, and a greater chance of dodging incoming missile attacks. Furthermore, mechanical straps stand out on the wearer's vision, making it easier to spot and disarm them. Not straps, traps, excuse me. The user becomes more vulnerable to crushing attacks, however, some of the fragility of the glass eye seems to be transferred to the wearer. That's really interesting. Give that to you. Copy that spell. By the way, you can sell the hollow earring. It doesn't serve you. Yeah, it doesn't serve me anymore. Yeah, I'll sell it, don't you worry. It's just kind of still sitting in my inventory for, like, no real reason. Stealth skill? What does this do? All saving throws? Yeah, nothing else really. Okay, bandages go up there. Easy. Was that all that was here?
Alright,
No, I can't go in there.
I'm gone.
Can I can't seem to do anything over there. Equip the eye. Do I want to? I feel like it's a bad idea.
Don't want to part with that.
Doesn't... Well, I mean, it doesn't do anything right now, obviously. Lantern seems soft radiance and doesn't flicker like a torch or candle flame. How the fuck do I leave here? Oh, I have to equip the glass eye to go here. It's better for combat, the vulnerability to crushing is negligible. Okay, that's fair. How do I leave? Lower. You sure? Hey, Wookie. I'm not seeing... Seriously, though. Can I eventually just create myself? Can I, like, clone myself from all... just taking apart my body? Because that sounds kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie. How the fuck do I get out of here? Yeah, it says the portal's over here. Floating? Hello? Oh, I didn't know I could walk here. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I apologize. I will make up for my stupidity in other ways, I swear. I'll suck your dick. How about that? There we go. Touch the cash.
Done.
Ads are about to start. How long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours. Alright, am I good to get the fuck out of here? Is there anything else I need to touch? Grab? Now? Now what? Rack Picker Square. Alright. I'm trusting you on this. Oh shit, sorry. I just smacked my microphone. Let's also take a pit stop here, because we got shit. We got shit we gotta sell. Talk to Morrowfiend. Have I ever talked to him before? I don't even know. I can't sell the cheese. That sucks. I mean, that's how I use it. I don't know if I need to use it for anything. It's fine. It's whatever.
All right.
Oh shit, Trash Warden's right. When I teleport down here, it doesn't really do anything else. There we go. Go up here. Through all the bullshit.
All right.
You toss that there. Give him the crutch. We'll keep the bronze sphere just in case. Head down here. Alright, Morrowfiend. Wherever the fuck Morrowfiend is, I don't remember. There's Nod. Collector. Oh, is he up here? Yes, I have talked to you. Yeah, I made you a promise. I mean, I have my arm. I have this arm too. Doesn't work though. It's weird. Like for some reason he just doesn't accept the arms. Go with it? You sure? It's like a horrible idea. Let him eat me. Here, bite off a piece of me instead. He smiles and reaches for your outstretched hands. Give me the bone first, Morrowfiend. He nods greedily and lets you take the finger bone. Let him bite you. His teeth sink into the meat of your forearm and pull a chunk away with a single wrench of his neck. The pain is excruciating, but Morrophine sits in his haunches as if nothing had happened, chewing noisily at the mouthful of meat. Leave him be. What we get? Fingerbone. This is a decayed, nearly meatless fingerbone from a humanoid of roughly your size. There is still some sort of odd ring on the finger. It is an intricate thing, sculpted with dozens of tiny ornate flanges and decorative protrusions. Oddly enough, it seems firmly rooted on the finger, and no amount of pulling or prying will budge the thing, almost as if the ring's jagged edges have dug into the lifeless finger itself and refused to release it. You try as you might, you cannot remove the ring. It's almost as if the ring's sharp edges have dug into the lifeless thing. What? Fuck it. You place the ring finger on your left hand into your mouth. Close your eyes and take a deep breath and bite down as hard as you can. There is a sickening crunch, and you are overcome with the taste and smell of blood. You spit the bloody finger out and place the rotted ring-laden finger against the gushing stump. At first, nothing happens, and you are horrified at the thought that what you've just done. Suddenly, though, you feel a strange tingling sensation as bones fuse and tendons reknit. In moments, the rotting finger bone has become a living part of your body, though it still throbs painfully. The jagged ring suddenly loosens and slips off into the palm of your hand. Interesting. Oh! It's cursed, though. Meppa was a mage obsessed with the possibility of having her magic items lost or burgled when she was asleep or otherwise incapacitated. While the vast majority of her carried possessions were inseparable from her corpse and thus buried with her, some of her weaker items, early experiments perhaps, were left behind and remain in the world of the living. Meppa's biting ring, whose powerful aura protects its bearer from bodily harm, is one such item. However, once placed upon one's finger, the ring bites down and holds on so tenaciously that it is nigh impossible to remove it from the bitten digit. Feel like it'd be a good idea to give the ring to Anna? Cursed in that you can't take it off without uncursing it. Oh, wait, so I can't uncurse it. Hold on. How do you... 1 second.
Yes.
How do I uncurse you?
Hey, we're being watched, Chief. Just look natural. Casual.
That didn't work. How the fuck do I remove curse from you? You can't lift the curse permanently. You can put it on. Oh, okay. So it's not a permanent thing. Alright, well, you know what? Interesting. Okay. Well, now she is at -1. -1, -3. You were at 0, but you ain't changing. And then I'm at 2. Oh, it's her wedding ring. Oh, that's sad. Wait, did I have a mission with Delora? Hold on, let's go back. Was it the Hive? Where was it? This one.
Done.
Fuck, the door's been sealed. Go in here. Rest till day. You also, did you ask Anna about the stuff she took from you? She give those back? I don't remember. Hold on. Let me ask her.
Aye. What is it you want then?
Anna, did you find anything in my body before you brought it to the mortuary? Anna looks at you warily. Her tail stops flicking for a moment, then resumes slower than before. Aye. Mayhap I found something, but if I found anything, it's mine by right, it is. The other bits are Ferret's keeping. Anna, I don't have time for games. What did you find on my corpse? Well, yeah, I had... you had some fist irons, you did, and a little bit of jink, but I left that for the Dusties so they'd think I was a wee bit honest. You had an ugly ring that I kept. She dips her finger into her arm bracer and pulls forth a small ring with a stone mounted on it. Worth thrice more than the jink and irons it was. She studies the ring and squints. Too bad it's too ugly to wear. I'd like that ring back, now. She studies the ring with a frown, glances at you, then back at the ring. With a sneer, she flicks the ring to you.
Have you played the roguelike Enter the Gungeon? Oh wait, you've been to an American school.
Oh my fucking god. Yes and yes. I have played Enter the Gungeon, and I've also had gun threats at my school, so yes. Didn't want the ugly thing anyway. I didn't. Fine, now that you've mentioned some stuff in my body had gone into Ferret's keeping, what do you mean? Aye, Ferret took bits off each corpse we find he does. It's his right being lord of the village and all. The vault must have been where he was keeping it all then. I had some other questions. Oh, so it's just in the vault that we already looted. Yeah, it's fine. Lead you to Dianora's grave. I mean, I could just walk in, theoretically. It'd be fine. I'd like to enter the mortuary. Pay visit Dianora, the woman in Northwest Hall. Sweet!
Alright.
I better have permission. Better not be fucking escorted out, I swear to God. Dianora!
My love, you have returned to me. Can it be that your memories have returned?
Really? I can't say anything to her? But like, I have the wedding ring on. I've learned so much. I have the memories. Damn it, man. She can't tell you anything new from... I don't even want anything new from her. I want to tell her what I found. You'll meet her later? Alright, fine.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Fine. I'll settle for that.
I'm gone.
Alright. Where are we off to next? We have that. All those. Now I just need to find where the fuck Ravel is, and I don't know where the fuck she is. I also had a gun threat at my school. I'm not even American. Twinsies! Hey, girl! Been hit my Minecraft phase to get out of depression. Feels good. Honestly, that's fair. Minecraft, the 2-week Minecraft binge always feels fucking great. I talked to Namil. Where is Namil? Namel, whatever the fuck her name is. Ellie Havley, who are you? This narrow-eyed, sharp-faced man is scanning his surroundings. Oh, it's Eli, with a look of vague disinterest, pausing occasionally to look down and pick at his fingernail. Despite being clothed in silk and velvety finery, he manages to look unsavory and more than a little dangerous. The man looks your way. His eyes are dark slits like narrow stab wounds beneath his brow. His voice is low and gruff despite his slender build. Pike off. Not yet, I had some questions. You think if I wander the ward looking for strangers to spill dark for? Now pike off! Why are you here then? To be surely with passerbys? He stands quietly for a moment, then breaks a crooked smile. That's good, that. He considers you for a moment. I'm a tutor at the Civic Fest Hall. Name's Havlik. Eli Havlik. As a veteran scout, I teach the art of subterfuge. You mean thievery? His lip curls up in a disgusted sneer. Thieves and thievery, it always is. 5 tours I spent at the reconnaissance operative in the War of Lies. Scout is my title. Scout! I teach the ways of stealth and spycraft, not common thievery. My apologies. I meant no offense. Can you train me? Eli frowned sourly. I don't know. I've had enough of teaching petty pickpockets and curious sensates for the time being. Almost to himself, he mumbles, not sure why I agreed to do it in the first place. Perhaps because by teaching others you make them aware of your own skill. At the same time, you defend the nobility of your skills by assuring them that you're no common thief, but a scout and a spy, master of subterfuge. Eli nods, mulling over what you said. Aye, there's no denying that. It's sort of sorry, though, when you look at it that way. I don't think so. Those of your trade are often misunderstood, thrust unfairly into the same category as footpads and brigands. I feel like I'm about to piss off Anna. There's nothing wrong with dispelling false notions. You're right, it's pathetic. Right again you are. He gives you a friendly punch to your shoulder. Thanks, blood. He suddenly looks off into the distance. Well, enough wasting time out here. I'm headed back to the fest hall. If you still want to train, that's where you'll find me. Perhaps I'll see you there. Okay. There's a small bar somewhere around here. Okay. Where the fuck was the bar? Is it here? There's Pestle.
Done.
No, this is the gallery.
Done.
That's the linguist. There's a barkeeper.
All right.
Maybe it's up here. Maybe it's this building. It's basically a tent. Oh yeah, this is the clothing area.
I'm gone.
There she is. Wait, was it the tent that I was in? Did I? Fuck. What? I did? Outside of it. Oh, there she is. This tall, slender woman sipping wine from a small ceramic cup appears to be looking for someone. Her facial features are elegantly exotic, and the woman's ears, though partially covered by her long hair, can be seen to come to sharp points. Greetings. The woman turns to you, violet eyes flashing like flawless chips of amethyst. Her speech is as music, and you can hear a faint musical tinkling as 100 tiny crystal bells as she speaks. Each word lingers in your ears as if they were unwilling to relinquish an exquisite sound. Nimel turned to face the scarred, dour stranger. She asked what he wished for. Oh! She narrated that.
Nimel turned to face the scarred, dour stranger. She asked what he wished of her.
Wow. Anna sneers at Mort.
Stop your drooling, you leering skull. What a hot-blooded little shit. Starve for attention? I could drool over you too, but you're just jealous.
Mort starts floating towards Anna, making wet slavering noises.
Get a hair's breadth closer, Skull, and I'll see it to you. You're not one of your chattering teeth lies within 100 paces of another.
Mort stops abruptly, turning away while muttering intelligibly. You're Nimel? I was told you know the command word for this decanter. The one makes no move to touch or examine the decanter, but only speaks.
Nimel took it from the stranger, turning it in her hands. Had she seen it's like before, she thought. Perhaps, yes, she remembered now. She returned the decanter, whispered into his ear as she did so.
Updated my journal.
You realize you know the word now. Nilden Osage? Though you're certain the woman never whispered it to you, but merely said she did. She blinks at you. Would the stranger leave her now, satisfied with what she had told him? Not just yet. Are you looking for someone?
Where could she be? Nimel wondered. Her companion, Aelwyn, was supposed to have met her here days ago. The woman sighs miserably. The air around her grows chill with her sadness. How long must she search this vast foreign city before she finds her dearest friend?
I could help you find your friend. What does she look like? Nimel clasps her hands together and bows her head to you.
She would be so pleased to hear the news of her friend. She told the kind stranger what Aelwyn looked like, so that he would know her should he come across her. An image forms in your mind, a woman who resembles Nimel but with golden eyes and hair of fiery crimson. I'll return if I find her. Farewell.
Updated
You
my
freak
journal.
me the fuck out, buddy. That's all I gotta say. She narrated just like you. Listen. Shut up. Another tent around here. Aelwyn. Over here? Remember there was tents. Yes, there you are. This tall, slender woman occasionally looks up from her cup of wine and scans the surrounding patrons and passerbys. Her facial features are elegantly exotic, and her eyes, a brilliant gold color, catch the light sparkling as she looks about. I mean, it's nighttime. She regards you carefully for a moment before replying. She speaks slowly and carefully, avoiding direct eye contact with you. I, Aelin, return your greetings. Aelin? Your friend Nimel is looking for you.
Updated my journal.
She begins to smile, but then covers her mouth with her hand and looks down at her drink. I, Aelin, am most pleased to hear of Nimel. Might I, Aelin, persuade you to tell her of this place? I'm no message boy for charity's sake. I'll do it for a price. She nods. I, Aelin, understand. Are you a sensei? No, I'm not. Do I, Aelin, not look familiar to you? No. Should you? It is I, Aelin, thought. A man's mind has been lost to him. What do you mean? Do you know who I am? I, Aelin, have met you before, and would speak of that meeting were you to aid me. No, do it then.
Updated my journal.
She looked at you directly for just the briefest of moments before she casts her eyes back down at her drink. Your senses are awash with a warm, comforting feeling, pure happiness. I, Aelwyn, thank you. It's more fucking... God damn it, it's more Faye. It's my pleasure. May I ask you about her, though? She nods. The way she speaks, and what her words do. How? I, Aelwyn, can only say that we come from another place, another world. We are not like the people here, whose words, thoughts, very feelings even affect nothing directly. Go on. I, Aelwyn, take great care so as to not affect those around me too greatly. Nemel, she is new here and cannot do so. It is something she must learn, should she choose to remain here much longer. But why? There are many reasons. I, Aelwyn, feel it is not right to impose reality upon those without the ability to impose their own reality upon me, Aelwyn. Is there anything you cannot do by simply speaking of it? She frowns. A strange, unpleasant feeling rises in the pit of your stomach. Please, I, Aelin, would speak no more of it. Just one question. She looks at you directly, your face reflected in the glittering golden discs of her eyes. You would speak of it no more to Aelwyn, and thus would no longer force her to speak in such a way to him. You found yourself unable to voice another question. Ooh, your words catch in your throat as you try to ask. Fine, then. Farewell. Okay. Fucking freaking me out. These two, I'm not comfortable with them. And smiles as she greets you, her beauty no less breathtaking than the first time you saw her. Nemel held her breath as the stranger approached her. Had he found Aelwyn, she wondered? I found Aelwyn. She's looking for you too.
My journal.
Nemel's lips form a perfect smile, and an infectious happiness radiates from her, clinging to you like sweet-smelling warmth. Oh, that's a good description. Nemel was overjoyed to hear of her friend. Was Aelwyn close by? She's at another cafe east of here, across the part of the ward. Nemel thanked the man for his wondrous news. Soon she would go visit her oldest friend, Aelwyn. Now, though, she would reward the stranger. Wait for her to reward you. She would draw the stranger close, laying her hand upon his chest and kissing the pale, leathery skin of his cheek. Excuse me. Life would flow into him, invigorating him. This, then, would be his reward. Was to be his reward. Oh! Okay. As you wait, there is a light tingling sensation upon your cheek and chest. The feeling spreads across the whole of your body, and you begin to feel stronger, more animated. My thanks, Nemel. Farewell. Alright. Interesting folks we got right here. Alright. What time is it? 4:30. Shit. Is there another shorter quest I could do? Andy, my boy. Oh, there she goes. I wonder if they'll talk to me again. Actually, hold on. Let's also go talk to...
Beautiful clouds, let me have at him.
You, because you're the one who gave me... I read that scroll. It was trapped. Ella Brand looks confused. I don't know what to say to you, Scarred One. You could start by saying how exactly you came by that thing. As I told you, Scarred One, it was given to me by my mother. A hooded man had given it to her 50 years past, paying her well but biting her to never read it. So it is the same guy who gave her that, also wrote the dodecahedron.
Okay. Paying her well, but biting her to never read it, whatever the circumstances. She sighs, looking away for a moment. A user of magic she was, powerful in the art, but frightened of this man just the same. She had said his eyes, all she could see of him really hinted at madness, and that the flesh around them was puckered and gray like yours. I know nothing more than him. I know nothing more of him.
Okay, yeah, it is just the same guy who did both. So he's the same guy who tried to kill me and also did that. Why do I have the decanter? Oh, right, because I was handing it to her. Give it back to you. Hey, Trist. Hey, Justice. You can talk to Ignis? All the way back to Ignis? I suppose so, why not? He is still a PC, which is weird. I don't have room for it. Never mind, I do have room for it. I lied.
I'm gone.
Quick save. Oh, decanter of endless water. Duh! I'm supposed to use this. I wonder if the decanter of endless water will do something. You tilt the decanter over the grill to begin to pour. A small stream of ice blue water pours from the decanter and touches the flames of the grill with a violent hissing and a rush of steam. As if in response to this challenge, the decanter seems to lunge forward, falling into the grill and shattering. By the hells! Hissing billows of steam and a furious crackling noise rushes from the grill, spilling over you and forcing you to cover your ears and turn away. There is a scream, a cackling, a terrible sound like 100 buildings burning, people screaming and their screams being cut short by the roar of the flame and melting flesh. As you put your hands over your ears to block out the sound, you feel the stickiness on your hands like hot cheese or candle wax. Your ears are bleeding from the sound. Oh, Jesus. You draw your hands back and see them covered with chunks of melted flesh filling with bloody swirls. You are about to run from the bar, anything to get away from the sound, then suddenly all falls silent except for a jagged crackling coming from the grill. You turn on the grill, the decanter of endless water, now nothing but shards and steam. Above it is a creature, flames still trailing from the body, floating over the bar's floor. It is staring at you, its eyes flickering like two torches. I know you.
Yes.
Oh no, you're fine, Trist. A lot of people ping with memes while I'm streaming. I just check it after. The creature's face splits, charred flesh peeling away from its jaw so it might speak. Yes. Its voice crackles, burns, roars through the creature's chest, and with every word, flakes of cinder and ash spit from its mouth and drift into the air. You can barely stand to look at the thing. The blazing radiance surrounding it is terrible to behold. Ignis.
Long have I slept dreams of flames. I am yours till death comes for us both.
We shall see.
Ignis hears you.
Huh.
All right.
Okay. As you approach the woman to talk to her, Ignis's eyes flare up, and before you can stop him, he embraces her. Oh, shit! She returns his embrace, losing herself in his flame. She does not cry out. Your last glimpse of her is burned into your memory. Her eyes are full of fiery passion and all-engulfing love. Nothing is left of her, not even ashes. I didn't mean to do that. Well, at least she got what she wanted, right? Flames curl around Ignis's throat, and a tongue of flame streams from behind his blackened teeth.
Yes?
You immediately do the thing that everyone does. Ignis, what happened to you to make you this way?
This way.
A small pocket of flesh on Ignis's cheek pops and runs in a steaming trickle down his jaw.
This way. Ignis always was.
But you look human, or at least you look like you were once. Ignis twists, hunching his head forward as his body spins slowly above the ground. The effect is much like a fiery whirlwind, thermal streaming off his body and distorting the air around him.
Still Ignis, always Ignis.
Never mind, I had some other question. As you open your mouth to speak, Ignis suddenly whirls around you. You are forced to choke back your words as the heat from his flame floods over you.
Ignis, might you be sparks in bodies, always seeking to rise?
Sparks in bodies? What do you mean?
All things burn inside.
Ignis's head cranes back and throws his arms wide, swirling the flames and heat traveling up his arms.
Only need to be kindled with flames to become Ignis. So might you have been Ignis.
Actually, if you end up trying to kindle the flames within people, you usually end up killing them.
Yes.
Ignis grins, cocking his head to one side. Ashes fall from his skull and being swept up in the flaming wreath that surrounds him. Your heart jumps as Ignis soars several feet into the air and his jaw tears open, fiery trails spilling forth like a nest of snakes.
No more talking questions. Silence.
But I wish to speak of flames, Ignis, and of burning. Your words are like oil. You and you watch them fill Ignis's eyes, fanning the flames you see there.
Flames?
Ignis drifts down slightly, the heat around him rising as if in interest.
Speak. Ignis will listen.
What were you doing in the smoldering corpse bar? For a moment, you don't think Ignis has heard you, when suddenly the fires in his eyes dim slightly, and he gives a soft hiss, cinders and ash dancing at the edges of his jaws.
Ignis once knew nothing of flames.
Yes?
Once, Ignis knew nothing of flames. He set small fires, tiny flames, tiny flickerings, small bits of flame.
Ignis hisses again. Ashes and fiery motes drifting from the ruin of his mouth.
The fires grew. Ignis set fires in their streets. And lit the fires of anger in their hearts.
You speak, but Ignis doesn't seem to hear you. He seems to be somewhere else, as if reliving a memory through his words. Against your will, you stop and listen.
They sought to punish Ignis. The small flies of the hive, they wished to see Ignis burn. After Ignis set fire to their streets, tiny magelings, hedge wizards, rune casters, tiny sparks of magic came to punish Ignis for hurting their loved ones. They sentenced Ignis to burn, made Ignis a torch, a spitting flame, burning. It was justice, they said. Justice.
You watched mesmerized as Ignis began slowly turning again, as he did above the grill of the smoldering corpse.
But it was not a sentence. There is so much flames and pain that there is no pain. There is light and heat, and the flesh runs as tallow across my bones. And for the first time, Ignis is pleased.
Ignis stops his rotation, and his gaze falls upon you. As it does, the fires in his eyes flare, and a charred grin splits his features, the flesh crackling and bubbling as it melts and steams across his face. Ignis wears the face of all hells of flames, and his next words are spoken like a death sentence, not only for you, but for everyone, everywhere.
When the plains burn, and all life is torches, then Ignis shall at last be at peace.
Leave Ignis at his thoughts.
All right.
He's an interesting guy, if I gotta say so myself. Let's head back to the clerk's ward. Alright, what time is it? Yeah, okay. I gotta end the stream here, so have a great rest of your day, fucks. Don't die. All that shit. Y'all know the drill. I gotta end the stream just so I can get some other work done and some other things finished. Ignis is the other two companions you can find later. Ignis and the other two companions you can find later aren't as interesting or involved as the previous ones, unfortunately. Yeah, it seems like it. Ignis seems like an oddball.
What do you
Out of
wish,
everyone.
Ignis?
Even though Mort also shares like the very unique sort of thing, Mort has ties. Like everyone seems to have a direct tie to Nameless. Like Mort, Dagon both have history. She's the love interest, and she finds him interesting. This guy, he feels like an oddball. He feels obviously not like a person. And it strikes me as weird. Also, it surprises me the fact that you can still come across two more. Can you repeatedly click his portrait?
What is thy bidding?
The sweet
Ignis
smell of
wishes to
sensates.
burn.
Shut up, Mort.
The flames await. Ignis hears you. Burn. What do you wish of Ignis? Where fire once fed, I may send it to feed again. You are all tallow for my flames. I shall bless the plains with my touch. The flames hunger for the blistering of...
He's absolutely evil, isn't he? Hold on. Currently affected by... I'm not seeing anything. Current status. How did I check what my alignment was before? Information? Biography? Oh. I didn't know I could do that.
Ignis hears you.
Also, he has a weirdly low amount of health. I mean, hers kind of makes sense. She is a healer. I don't know what the fuck he's supposed to be. Sign at the bottom of the portrait. Wait, what? Oh, this. She's chaotic neutral? He seems pretty fucking evil. Lunatics, madmen, and impulsive characters. Okay, well, okay. They're doing chaotic neutral. Okay, I see. They do alignment differently than how I do it. So I understand what they're going for now. When they do chaos, they mean actual chaos. They don't mean someone who... How I do alignment is that lawful is someone who follows a moral code strictly. Like, they don't give exceptions to things. They just follow a moral code. Whether that is the actual law or some personal moral code or some upstanding from like a group or something. But if they hold their morals to high value, and then chaotic is just someone who just does things. They don't do it for their moral standing, they just do it mostly for themselves. Or they just do stuff like good. Like if you're chaotic good, you just do good things, but you don't really care how it's done as long as it gets done. And then evil is just you do evil shit. Like there's chaotic evil is one of the easiest alignments to understand. Okay, but they do it differently. They mean like actual lawful, and chaotic is someone who is of chaos, not just someone who does their own thing. Also, you can still learn from him? Really? Alright, well, I'll figure it all out later. I'm gonna end the stream here. Have a great day, fucks. Don't die. All that. I got nothing else. Fucking. I'm gonna see if I can try to stream on the weekdays. Like, at least once. My goal is to at least do it once, to at least, like, see how it turns out. See if I get too exhausted or whatever the fuck. But hopefully, maybe I'll be able to reach 2 days. Maybe 3, but I'm not sure, because I got things. You know, life kind of sucks. So hopefully, but I'll see y'all next stream. Don't die. Have a great day.